Hey my wonderful bumblebees, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. So today, if you came here from my last video, which I said I'm gonna make these as my next video, which I am, so yeah, so I'm making these little cute frog rings. This is kind of like a two-way demo of how to do it. So this is one, and this is the other. You can make both. These are out of polymer clay. You can make both, or you can just make them separate. So yeah, let's get right on into it. First thing is that you're gonna need from your polymer clay is your green one. I've used a lot of my green because I've made a lot of frogs. So you're just gonna take some from your green and so I'm gonna do both of them. The only thing different about them is their rings, not the thing on them. So I'm going to show you how to make the circle ring first. So what you're going to do is you're going to rub it against your flat surface or your hand, and you're going to knead that a couple times. Until you get like a size that you want. It doesn't matter if the whole thing isn't like the same. Like that looks pretty the same, but it doesn't off camera, so yeah. That's what I want it to be like. That's the size I want it to be. Little string. You're gonna put it around the finger that you want, and then you're gonna make it small. And then you're gonna pinch it around the finger, but you want a little space. Then you want to roll it carefully. Take it off. Cut the piece off. Boom. Then that piece, you kind of want to make it back a circle, and then you want to kind of shape. And then you tilt it down a little bit more. Kind of want to shape it so you can see in the circle shape more, and it's fine if the back doesn't look too good. My other back for this one is not the best quality, but like I said, you won't see the back, so that actually looks like a big bump, but it's okay. All frogs aren't the same, and they don't look all perfect. So yeah, so now you have that one. The cut off piece, it looks so funny. So now we're gonna make the flatter one. So the flatter one is this one. We're gonna use that with some of the leftovers that we used before. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make it like a string again, and then you're going to put that, and you're gonna keep on doing that a little bit but you don't want it to be a super long string. You want it to be a little bit shorter than the other one. Then you want to flatten that out with your finger. You kind of want to squish it together a little bit too. Flatten it out with your finger, and then you want to, there we go. Flatten out as much as you can and kind of smooth it too. You could smooth it out too. And then you want it to be like the top of it and the bottom to be like the same. Not like super flat, because like no one can get it super flat, but you can work on it with your nails if you want, with your finger. You can also flip it around and kind of pat it. So how has your guys' weekend been going? Hopefully it's been going great. My weekend has gone pretty good. Today I went on a walk with my friend, and we went onto this new trail, which was really fun. So yeah. So right now, I'm kind of making it. It's okay if I kind of folded the ends back, but then look at this side. It looks all nice. So that's perfect. And now you put it around your finger. Do the same thing like you do with the circle one. And kind of make it tighter, but pretty loose too. So then you're going to take your finger off. You're going to swiggle your finger out of there. Boom. And then you're going to cut the excess off. Make sure your finger is under there when you cut the excess off, because if you push it down, then it will be like a flat thing. That won't look pretty good. You can keep this excess because you are going to use it later. So now you're going to make it more like a circle again. Make that like a circle too, because that was kind of curving. And then this part you're just gonna like squish together. It's fine how it looks, because the back is not too shabby, and you won't see some of it. So, and it's not like someone's gonna come up and look at your ring because it's a homemade ring. That's like so cool. So yeah, so that's my ring. So I showed you how to make both of those. Then I'm gonna show you how to make the parts, and I'm going to make the parts for this one because I'm not gonna do both right now. So if you're doing just one, then you can just follow me, or if you're doing both, then you can just do this 2 times. So you're going to take your piece, you're going to cut it in half, and then you're going to take these and you're going to roll them into tiny balls. Try to make them as much like circles and as small, like, look, that does not look like a circle, so that's okay if it doesn't start out like a circle. It will get there, I promise. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but that's my circle for one of them. But you want to try it to make it as a circle as possible. So shout out to my friend Kimbo. She made me this friendship bracelet and she mailed it to me. And I taught her how to crochet, and this is actually a crocheted bracelet. It sounds weird, but maybe I'll show you how to do a tutorial of that because those are actually really cool. So now you made 2 balls. And then you flatten it out. Try to make it as symmetrical, flat, and like a little tiny green pancake as you can. This one is sort of wonky, but that's okay. And then you can use your knife if you want. You can also do this on parchment paper if you don't want it to stick to anything. So I'm just gonna boom, put that, and I got both of them. And then you're going to stick it to either one. I have both of them here. Which one you want to do? I'm gonna do this one. So then you'll stick them right here, but right now I'm not going to stick them to there right now. But you're just going to want to make sure they're not sticky, super sticky. You can actually put those over on the little plastic and it won't stick. So now you're going to use some black. So this is actually really nice because I know there's a lot of people that use black and they have like little leftover pieces of black. I have this little piece. And you're not going to probably use all of this black, but you might. So then you're going to make these into even tinier balls. So that's like a super tiny ball. And then you're going to take these are where your little things come in. Pancakes, your green pancakes. But you're going to flatten them out. Boom. And then you're just going to try to stick it right into the middle. Boom. Boom. Stick it right into the middle as much as you can. It's okay. It kind of looks like an eye, which is kind of creepy, but it will look cuter, even though it is an eye. It just looks like a very creepy eye right now. And then you're just going to make another ball and do the same thing. If you're making both of them, you can do the same thing like this. And that actually is pretty small. I didn't take enough black. You want to make sure you take a tiniest piece of black, but you don't want to have too little because then it will look like you might have a little bit of a wonky frog there, but that's okay. Frogs aren't all good and they aren't all the same, aren't they? No, they're not. So they're not going to be all the same, which is okay. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, we got both of them. And then now you stick them on to your little froggy eye. So that's a little froggy eye for you. Boom, boom. So then it's not perfect, but it looks okay. But it gets a lot cuter, so don't worry. So this is my dry one compared to my non-dry one. So yeah, and then you're going to keep on using the black, and you're going to make a tiniest strand. Like I have the tiniest piece of black. You can do it with your fingers even. I'm doing it with my fingers. And it might be a big strand, which is okay, but like, so you just want it thin. It can be a really long one, but you just want it to be thin, so that it's very hard to see, but it looks like a whisker of a cat. So you're just gonna cut the ends off so the middle piece survives. So it looks like that. And then you kind of curve it to be like a little bit of a U. And you kind of want to curve it as much as you want. I curve this one like that. So you can even make it as small and big as you want. I'm going to make this one a little bit of a bigger one because why not, a happy frog? There we go. And you kind of want to put that in between the eyes. And then what I'm going to do is, so you're done with the black, so you can put your black away. Or if you're not and you are going to do this one too, then that's fine. You can keep it out. Okay. And then what you're gonna do is there's different shades of green, but you should probably use the lighter green. And then as you can see, this one is a different. This is like a darker pink, and this is a lighter pink. I think this one is the cuter one, but you can decide which one if you want to do a lighter or a darker. I think lighter looks better, but you guys do you. I don't really know, so I'm just gonna do the lighter one. I have lighter. See, that's like the same-ish. I know they're different, but I'm gonna use this one. So now I'm gonna cut it in half, and you're gonna make little circles out of it. I guess like little circles. That's a weird way to make a circle, but it works. And then you're gonna flatten it to make it like an oval. So you're just gonna flatten it like a different way and put a different pressure on it. And then you take that and you put that. I'll show you where to put it in a second. You put that sort of right under the eye over there. You can put it under the eye, you can put it closer, you can put it under. I don't really know. Wherever you feel like you want to put it, you can put it there. Because there's no exact place. But these are little like cute little pink cheeks, rosy cheeks, I guess. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy your frog rings. So then you're going to put this in the oven, because if you're using polymer clay, you put it in the oven for 275 for about 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. I will put it in the description. I will put everything, how to do it and all that. So yeah. Bye guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.